and welcome to Indian Money's Freedom App. I'm your host and host Sugandh Sharma, and today I'm going to introduce you to two people working in Freedom App. Let's meet Priya. Priya is an excellent employee who has just got an appraisal. And now let's meet Jia. Jia is an employee who actually nobody really likes, and she missed out on the appraisal this year. Now what is the difference between Priya and Jia? Let me explain. First, let's talk about time management. When it comes to Priya, she manages her time really well. Priya makes a note of the top tasks to be done during the day and puts it on the post-its in front of her desk. Priya makes sure to deliver her tasks on deadline, whereas Jia doesn't understand the meaning of deadline. Jia is all about making excuses, telling her manager why she couldn't do this task, and always giving excuses for things she could not accomplish. Now, who would you want to be like, Priya or Jia? Well, that you can decide, but let me move further and tell you more about both of them. Now, let's talk about how Priya dresses up for office. You would always see Priya wearing either formal clothes, semi-formal clothes or casuals on weekends. But when it comes to Jia, she wears unironed clothes to office. Sometimes I feel Jia is coming from a party straight away to office, and sometimes I feel that Jia didn't take a bath at all. Well, whom would you like to look like? Another very good thing that I love about Priya is that she maintains hygiene. When it comes to Priya's desk, it's a neatly organized desk that everyone would love to look at. But when it comes to Jia's desk, oh, it seems that some disaster just came to this desk, or it is a desk of a confused person. Well, how would you like your desk to look? It is said that if there is clutter on your desk, there is a clutter on your mind, and you wouldn't accomplish your tasks perfectly. It's on you to decide whom do you want to be like. Now let me tell you more. It is said that almost everyone behaves well when there are people present around them. But what matters the most is how do you behave when you are alone. When we talk about Priya, she makes optimum use of office properties. For example, whenever Priya just goes away from her desk, she would arrange her chair properly. Whenever Priya would leave for a break, she would put her laptop on the standby mode or even shut the flap if she's not going to use it for a long time. Not only this, Priya cares about properties given to her by the office like her headsets, like her mouse, and a lot more. And when it comes to Jia, she uses it like a spoiled kid, as if she doesn't care that she has to use these properties wisely and nicely. Well, let me tell you, whenever you are using office's properties, whenever you are alone in office using the connectors, using the switchboards, never ever believe that no one is watching you. There are CCTV cameras all around the office, and one day your manager might be just watching you not using the office properties nicely. And then that will not be a good impression on your manager, isn't it? Now let's talk about the toilet area. Well, toilet is one place where every employee goes at least 3 times a day, correct? Now, when Priya uses the toilet, she makes sure that her toilet seat is properly cleaned and wiped before she leaves the toilet cabin. Priya ensures that she flushes in the toilet. Whereas whenever we talk about Jia, she never flushes in the toilet, she doesn't clean her toilet seat, she doesn't put her toilet seat upright before leaving, and Jia uses the toilet in such a way that after her using the toilet, I never want to go to that toilet. So now you have to decide what kind of etiquettes you want to maintain in office toilet. Well, it's always good to leave the toilet in a condition that you would want to see it when you have stepped in to use it. Now let's move further. Now Priya and Jia both are a foodie. That's why they go to cafeteria 2 to 3 times in a day. Whenever you will see Priya in the cafeteria, you will see that if she's eating something and something is spilled on the table, she would always clean it with a tissue. As you know, all the employees are provided with meals. So if Priya has eaten breakfast or lunch, she would discard the residue in the dustbin and put her plate for washing. But when it comes to Jia, she wastes office food, leave it in the plate and leave the plate just like that near the basin. When it comes to Priya, she makes sure that she washes her plates after dinner, because after dinner there might not be anyone available to clean the plates. But when it comes to Jia, once she has eaten the dinner, she doesn't even care to pick up her plate from the table. And my favorite thing, coffee. When Priya drinks coffee, she makes sure that she washes the cup and put it back into its place. But when Jia drinks coffee, it's like she's drinking coffee in a coffee day cafe. She just leaves her cup here and there as if some waiter will come and pick it up. Well, I always advise all the employees that you should always pick up your utensils, just rinse them once and keep it near the basin area. And one more thing that I love about Priya is that she knows how to use a dustbin. Well, this is one thing that Jia doesn't know. She doesn't even understand the meaning of a dustbin. She would throw any paper, anything, anywhere apart from a dustbin. When it comes to Priya, she would always switch off the lights of the room where she's leaving from. But Jia would always waste electricity. We all need to treat our office like our home. Like we maintain hygiene in our home, we need to maintain hygiene in our office. Like we treat our home's properties very nicely, in a similar fashion, we need to treat our office properties nicely, and even our office people. It is said that cleanliness is next to godliness. It's upon you how you want to be. Do you want to be like Priya or do you want to be like Jia? It is often said that people who maintain hygiene, who are nice to others, who are well dressed and groomed in office are more likely to get an appraisal than the employees who don't care about these things. And it's not only about the appraisal, it's about the etiquettes and human behavior. I hope you all have liked this video. Please share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to all the YouTube channels of Freedom App. This is your host Sugandh Sharma signing off.